All right, so if you are looking for work, this video is for you, right? If you're looking to obtain a job, not just in tech, but it could be in retail, government, whatever industry, especially tech. But if you're looking for a job, I think this video is going to benefit you from the information I'm getting ready to share with you, right? So before we continue speaking some more, let me just first introduce myself. My name is Ario DeJuiced from juicytech.com. That's the name of my website. I would love for you to be part of our email newsletter. That newsletter could be discovered on my website, again, at juicytech.com. The same exact name as this channel, Juicy Tech. And I'll leave the link of the website, of course, in the box below this video. Down in the description box is where you can locate the link of the website. Once you once you're on the website, scroll all the way to the very bottom, you'll see a section where to leave your email address. That's how you become a member of the email newsletter. And yeah, I would love for you to be part of that, be part of this tribe, this community, and stay connected 24/7 with this channel, even off YouTube. So let's keep talking. Like I said before, if you're looking for a job, if you need to find work, this video is for you. What I want to talk about first is if you are if you have a resume right now, right? If I were you and you're looking for a job and you have a resume, if I were you, I would make sure my resume doesn't give off too much information. Let me explain what I mean by that. Now, I'm not saying to lie on your I'm not saying to lie on your resume, not at all. We don't want any false information on there, but at the same time, the goal is to get a job, right? The goal is to land a job. So I wouldn't put too much information on your resume, meaning I would not put or list all of your degrees on the resume, right? I also would not list every single job that you've ever had on the resume. Excuse me, my God, excuse me for that. The reason being I would not list all your degrees is simply because once the employer or the recruiter, the manager who's trying to hire you or wants to hire you, once they see a lot of times, if they see a list of degrees on your resume, believe it or not, but that may actually hinder you from landing a job. And you may be asking, how is that possible? Well, if you have a lot of degrees, right, in the eyes of many recruiters or hiring managers, when they see that many degrees that you have on your resume, a lot of times what that really means to them is that you are too expensive, right? Just keep this in mind. Again, I keep bringing this up. My wife and I run a small business, right? We have employees. It's the most expensive expense in our business, the employees. Hiring people is very expensive, right? You cost a lot of money as an employee. I cost a lot of money as an employee. That's just the truth. So by you having so many by you having so many degrees on your resume, what that means to them is that you are going to ask for a lot of money, right? An employer, their job is to give you money for your services, right? They give you money, and that's what you're looking for. You want someone to give you money for your services that you are going to provide. You want someone to give you a lot of money, okay? In 2025, that is a very tough thing for most employers to accept. They're not looking to spend too much money, especially in today's world, right? The less they can spend, the better, the happier they are. Okay? The less money a business can spend, the happier they are. They love to save money. They love spending less money. That makes any sense? So by you not showing that you're expensive, there's a high chance that they may consider hiring you because you're not too expensive. If that makes any sense. Okay, this is like a real issue for a lot of people. That's just ridiculous. Like, this car's passing by. All this noise, it's not going anywhere. It's just such a douchebag thing to me, man. So much noise and it's not going nowhere. Same with this one. I do apologize, man, but this is the best that I can do right now. But back to my point. So much noise, I'm sorry. If I were you, I would not list too much information on your resume. The degrees are one of them. I'm not saying do not list what you have. Of course, list maybe 2 or 3. That's about it. Maybe just 2 max at this point. Just show that you have knowledge in whatever that you're trying to land a job in. But I would not I just would not disclose a bunch of degrees on your resume. It just right now it's just not a good look. Again, the goal and the end point is to land a job. And I think that's going to help you land a job by not disclosing too much information, such as your resume. I mean, such as a degree. I keep saying resume, my goodness. But moving on. The same thing goes for job experience. I would list 3 or 4 max. That's about it, right? I would not list too much information about where you have worked. Just maybe 3 or 4 max, and that's about it, right? Little information as possible and get straight to the point. That's the goal. Right, little to just enough information to let them know that you know what you're talking about, you understand the job, you have knowledge about it, you have experience if you have experience, like job experience, but not too much information. Like that's a real problem for a lot of people. That's one issue, which is hindering people from landing job, is your resume. It really is. One thing to also consider is this. Right now in 2025, right? And I spoke about this many times as well. People have to consider that there's a lot of people looking for the same job that you're looking for, right? The same specific job that you're looking for could be in anything. Right now, the hottest jobs in tech is cybersecurity, software development or engineering, right? 3. And those are the top 3 from the top of my brain, right? Those are the top 3. I want to say IT support too, right? I want to say that as well is number 4 because I get a lot of people asking me questions about how to land a job in support. But yeah, I would say those 4 are the top jobs right now in tech. And because not many companies are hiring, man. I mean, that's just something else to just keep in mind. For a lot of different reasons, they're just not hiring like that, like they once were. And companies know that they can also be very picky. Train passing by, Train passing by. Oh, I can't even see the train. What am I doing? So, I'm filming from my iPhone, this right here. But I'm using my laptop as the microphone. I got a lot of stuff going on right now. But that's why I'm looking down because I'm on this laptop. But again, a lot of companies are not hiring right now like that, and that's just something to just keep in mind. They can be very picky and choose, from just an ocean of people looking for work. They have so much to choose from. So the focus is to make sure you stand out. And I think one of the ways to stand out is not to put so much information on your resume, right? And I sound crazy when I say that, but it really does make a lot of sense. They don't have much money. They, meaning the jobs, don't have much money, right? Employers don't have much money. So why would they hire so much help if they can't afford the help, right? It makes sense to me. If they're not making enough money, why am I going to spend more money? And that spending money is also hiring someone as an employee. So they're going to choose the best, and they're going to choose the lowest cost employee. If that makes any sense. They're not going to choose people that are expensive. If you're asking for a lot of money, that's going to scare them away. right? It makes sense to me. Once again, I have employees. That's how I know this stuff. You know, if you're asking for more money, and I have a freaking ocean of people to choose from, and they're asking for less money, I'm gonna go that route. I'll be honest with you, right? Even though you may have all the knowledge and the have all the skills, the experience, I'm not looking to spend so much money. I'm being realistic, and this is something to consider. So just keep that in mind. Not many employers have enough money to spend. So by saying that, they're going to hire people who are not asking for too much money. Anyway, let's keep going. One last thing I'll talk about before I get out of here. After saying much employers don't have, a lot of capital right now to spend, what you want to do right now, if I were you, and I keep talking about this all the time, if I were you, I will start documenting your journey, documenting your experience, right? At the same time you're looking for work, I will start building operations that are going to help you earn revenue. This is like a very big deal, man. It's crazy that more and more people are not doing this, but it's something you have to consider, man. Like, you have to really keep that in mind. You don't have to wait for anybody anymore, and that's the best part about today's world. You don't have to wait for anyone. Okay, got a text message. So yeah, that's something to just keep in mind, man. It's just something that's available to you. It is very much a opportunity, and it's something I would encourage anyone to take advantage of right now, is to find a way to build operations that are not that helps you earn revenue while you're working or while you're looking for work. It's not going to happen anytime soon. It takes time, obviously, and patience, but it's just something to consider. I would do this if I were you right now. You don't have to, but I'm just someone that I do not like to wait for anything. I just don't like to wait for it, especially when I have the opportunity to build something on my own, especially like making more money when I don't have to wait for an employer to give me money or give me a raise or whatnot, a promotion. I promote myself by having different streams of income. So I don't mind to work a job paying me $60,000 per year right now. I have over 6 streams of income. My small company or my small business, my wife and I, our trajectory this year, we're looking at 250, right? 250 this year from this business. And I'm not trying to show off or anything like that, but this is the mindset you should have. I'm not saying start a small business or go or maybe do it, but the whole mindset that I'm trying to give you is to not depend on one stream of income. That's really the whole point. So if you're looking to just start a small business, if you want to start maybe content creation, whatever, the whole point is to have this mindset of building something for yourself or multiple things for yourself to earn revenue. That's really the takeaway from what I'm saying. I'm not sure what you plan on doing, how you plan on doing it, but that's the idea or the mindset you should have right now in 2025. Do not wait for anyone to give you money or give you a job. Or if you have a job, build other operations. Build other operations, man. Go for it. That's the mindset you should be having. Have different streams of income. One is not enough. And one is just, to me, a dangerous place to be in, because if it goes away, then what? So it really is like a better safe than sorry kind of thing, having different streams of income and not waiting on that one job. But back to my point again, if your end goal is to find a job, once again, by all means, what you need to do is do whatever is necessary to land that job. And right now, there's so many people looking for work, that same job that you're looking for. you have so much competition. That's something else to consider. You have to stand out. If people are asking for more money, you should be asking for less money just to get in the job, right? And to be real with you, a lot of people are not going to find a job that they're looking for, right? That specific job that you want, you may not have it. You may not get it for whatever reason, right? The competition, I mean, how picky employers are. They have a list to choose from. I mean, just a lot of people that they can choose from. So the point is, a lot of people are not going to find those jobs that they're looking to obtain. So it may be a situation where you have to just land a job in general, just whatever job that you can find. That may be the idea as well too. I'm just trying to be honest with anybody watching this video and be realistic. All right, so I hope this makes sense. We're already 16 minutes in. Yeah, let me get out of here now, head back to work. It was a pleasure. Again, this is kind of like the same topic, but a little bit more information. And I hope this helps you. I really hope this information does help you, and you benefit from it. If you want to connect, feel free to contact me via email. Join the email list, and we can talk from there. We can talk on IG, TikTok. We can talk on LinkedIn. I'm on social media everywhere, so feel free to contact me. I'll leave all my socials in the box below this video. And yeah, you're all set. Thanks for watching this video. See you on the email newsletter. Peace out.